being a musician also goes in sort of cycles of making a record, touring it, promoting it, and going over and over. Is that something that's hard to live with, that you're kind of stuck in that pattern, or don't you see it that way?
Is there an alternative?
I don't know. If you make enough money, there is.
I suppose so. How do you do that?
That's up to you. I don't know. I wouldn't be here if I knew. How do you deal with a thing like that? Or is that just something that comes with it and you have to deal with it anyway?
It's like, I guess when you know, it's our version of the 9 to 5 like routine. It's just like this sort of less desirable side that you accept that you're gonna have to do in order to do what you want to do. I would like to see an alternative, you know, or try to imagine one, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Have things gotten more comfortable over the years for a band like yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
And in what way?
The diaper's sort of like gotten more secure and more fluffy. There's more things to cushion us. We're surrounded by, you know, people that we work with that take care of us really well, and our level of comfort on tour has gotten better. Just the little things, more cookies in the green room.
Because like 5 years ago, when your first LP was released, what did Dodos tours look like? Where did you play? What kind of vans did you drive? What people did you meet?
Yes.
It looked like this.
Yeah.
But was it just the Bay Area you were driving around in, or just California, or the entire city?
No, we crawled all over the floors of America. We did a lot of touring just as a two-piece in Logan's minivan, and I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about this lately because I think of it as such a thing of the past. Like, oh, I remember the days when we were touring and sleeping on floors, and some people like are still doing that. You know, like for a band we've been together for like 5 years as a band, and other bands gone much longer doing that, and their level of comfort hasn't gotten any easier. And I don't know, I've just been thinking about that lately because I've been like feeling pretty lucky. But yeah, I mean, I think it was the first 2 years or even 3 was a lot of mooching off the goodwill of Americans, of nice people.
So you don't miss it? You're not melancholic about the period
Well,
you were...
there's certain things. Like last night, we crashed at our sound guy's place. He lives here in Amsterdam, down just a few blocks, and that was like sleeping in a home as opposed to like this sterile hotel, and this like, I don't know. There's something about it that I do miss. I don't think I would be able, now that I've crossed over to the diaper world, I don't think I'd want to do a whole tour like that. But there's little moments of like, oh, like it's nice to encounter, like be in people's places where they live, see the things that they have in their house, and yeah.
But from what moment on did that start to change? Was there a particular period?
I think coming to Europe for the first time, it's like when after Visitor came out in 2008, we got our first tour here, and it was like, I remember just, it was the first time we had a tour manager, a sound person, somebody driving for us, somebody booking all the hotels. Like it was just like an immediate like, oh, like Europe takes care of their musicians in a whole different way. And then yeah, since then we've pretty much stayed in that bubble.
Has
Let me out.